All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're tackling a really fascinating topic, India's sports manufacturing sector. Now, if you're gearing up for the GS3 economy paper, you're going to want to pay close attention. This is a classic case study of an industry with huge potential, dominated by MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprises, and facing some serious structural hurdles. So let's break it all down.
So, here's the big question we're asking today. Can India actually become a world champion in sports manufacturing? I mean, we all know the potential is there, it's massive. But right now, well, let's just say it feels like we're punching way below our weight. So, what's really holding us back? And more importantly, what's the game plan to fix it? Okay, here's how we're gonna tackle this. First, we'll get a feel for the industry as it is today, kind of fragmented. Then, we'll pinpoint the core issues and the big cost problem they're causing. After that, we'll look at a blueprint for reform, a real game plan. And finally, we'll talk about the end goal, how India can become a true global player. All right, first up, the fragmented industry. This is really a tale of incredible skill, but also, a ton of missed potential. At its heart, this industry is dealing with a pretty big paradox, a clash between old school craftsmanship and the need for modern scale. And here's what that paradox looks like. The big strength? We have this amazing, deep-rooted artisanal skill. Think about places like Jalandhar or Murat. They're legendary for hand-stitched footballs and top-notch cricket gear. That's our foundation. But here's the flip side, the weakness. Because the industry is so concentrated in these pockets and made up of lots of small players, it's super fragmented. And that fragmentation, well, it really holds them back from scaling up, from investing big, and from adopting the latest and greatest technologies. So, this fragmentation isn't just an interesting fact. It creates some very real, very big problems. Let's get into the core issues. These aren't just small bumps in the road. We're talking about major hurdles that are seriously hampering growth. Let's break these challenges down. First off, you've got high import duties. Think about it. To make high-tech gear like a carbon composite tennis racket, you need to import special materials. But heavy taxes on those imports make everything expensive right from the start. Then you've got clunky, inefficient logistics piling on even more costs. A huge one is the lack of certified testing labs in India. We'll get back to that. And finally, there's very little money going into marketing or building our own brands. Most companies are just making stuff for foreign labels.
Okay, that certification problem I just mentioned, look at this number. It is absolutely wild. To sell a product internationally, it has to be certified. But since we don't have the right facilities here, companies have to send their gear to labs in Europe. And the cost? Anywhere from 5 lakh to 50 lakh rupees for just one product type. Imagine you're a small business owner. How could you possibly afford that? You can't. It's a total innovation killer. It means you just stick to what you know instead of creating new, exciting products. So you add up all these things, the expensive materials, the tricky logistics, that insane certification cost, and what do you get? Well, you get a serious cost disadvantage. Let's look at the actual numbers behind this struggle. Here it is, 15%. That's the magic number. On average, it costs an Indian manufacturer 15% more to make the same product compared to their competitors in, say, China or Pakistan. Think about that for a second. That is a huge, huge handicap to start with in a global market. And let's make that 15% super clear with a real-world example. Take a basic hand-stitched football. If it costs a manufacturer in India 100 rupees to make, well, that same football can be made in China or Pakistan for just 85 or 87 rupees. When you see it like this, it's so obvious why we struggle to compete on price, even with all our amazing skilled workers. Okay, enough about the problems. We've laid them out pretty clearly. The real question is, how do we fix this? So let's get into the solution, the blueprint for reform. This is the strategic path forward. And it's basically a 5-step game plan. It's super logical. Step 1, fix the import duties on those special raw materials to bring costs down. Step 2, give companies some direct financial help, fiscal support, to cover those crazy certification costs and to help them export. 3, use the existing industry hubs to bring in better technology. 4, and this one is a total game changer, build our own internationally approved certification centers right here in India. And 5, the long game, start making those advanced raw materials ourselves so we don't have to import them anymore. So imagine we do all this. We follow the blueprint. What does the future look like? What's the end game here? Let's talk about the vision for India as a true global player. The goal here is nothing short of a complete transformation. It's about moving up the ladder. So instead of just being a supplier making gear for other companies, we start developing our own powerful, globally recognized sports brands. And think about it, when we host big sporting events, we can use that opportunity to make sure our domestic companies get the contracts. The vision is to go from being a follower to a trendsetter, to use advanced manufacturing on a huge scale to not just be a part of the global supply chain, but to actually help reshape it.
And I really want to leave you with this final idea. If this plan is pulled off right, this isn't just about money or economic growth. It's about something bigger: influence. India has a real shot to not just compete, but to actually become a key player that sets new trends in how sports are played all over the world. The potential is right there. The only question is, will we seize it?